What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Welcome back to the Man Cave. Father's Day weekend. I know it got to be some fathers celebrating. I want today. I'm gonna see if I can get some people to chime in and say what they getting their father or their kid's father today. We know Father's Day. We don't really get much if we get anything. So I would love for some people to come on here today and get a father their props or get a kid's father their props. You know what I mean? Because we don't get that. And a lot of time, that's all we really want is a little appreciation. You know what I mean? So happy Father's Day to all the real fathers out here. One thing my barber did, which was real cool, was she got some women to pay for some men haircuts. And I was surprised at how many women actually did it. Like that was cool. You know what I mean? So thank you to the ladies that did show a little appreciation. You know what I mean? We do appreciate that. But like I say, man, to this weekend, I really haven't seen any advertising for Father's Day. I ain't seen, you know what I mean, a whole bunch of shit about Father's Day. You know what I mean? You can get a reservation in any restaurant. Hell, you probably ain't got to make a reservation. You know what I mean? But if your man or your kid's father or your father has been good to you, hey man, celebrate that man today or this weekend. Even though Father's Day is tomorrow, celebrate him this weekend. You know what I mean? Let him feel the appreciation that you have for him. You know what I mean? So, hey man, I'm waiting on my co-host to get on here. But hey man, like I said, if you got something that you want to say to somebody, you want to get them their flowers. Like that's a big part of my motivation now, making sure people get their flowers. You know what I mean? And hey man, we got to start back showing love instead of shit getting worse and worse. You know what I mean? Like it's too much shit going on, and you never know when somebody's number is gonna get called. You know what I mean? And people always feel crazy when they didn't get to show the person the love, and they try to do it at the funeral. You know what I mean? It don't mean shit because the person that you are doing it for, they don't get to see it. You know what I mean? So, and again, congratulations to the Golden State Warriors for winning the championship. You know what I mean? Boston played their ass off, but in the end, that experience it won over. You know what I mean? A lot of people they can't handle the pressure of the big game. So, and then if you don't want to say anything to anybody, send it in. I can read it off, or I can post it. But don't be scared to show your man they flowers. You know what I mean? Let that man feel some love sometime. Because we have to deal with a whole lot. Even though y'all think we don't do anything, we deal with a whole lot. You know what I mean? We are supposed to be the backbone of the family. You know what I mean? So with that comes a whole lot of pressure. Because we ain't taught none of this. You know what I mean? We have to pay attention if we got a positive black male role model in our life, we have to pay attention. They don't necessarily teach it to us, you know what I mean? But we have to pay attention to it. You know what I mean? A lot of us don't do that. And not as a young man growing up, you don't really pay attention to what your fathers or your uncles do. You know what I mean? And they not gonna necessarily grab you and sit you down and tell you everything. You know what I mean? That's not the way most men were built. You know what I mean? A lot of stuff we have to learn on our own. You know what I mean? And I see now that it's the same with a lot of women. Like a lot of women, they don't learn how to be mothers and how to be ladies. You know what I mean? Anymore. But when we grew up, you know what I mean, that was taught. They taught you how to play your placemats and all that shit on the table. They taught you manners. They taught you shit. You know what I mean? Now everybody just go through the motions. You know what I mean? So we got to get back to teaching the young ones. You know what I mean? We got to get back to showing people love. We got to get back to a whole lot of shit, man. You know what I mean? It's crazy out here. We got to teach kids how to deal with conflict. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people don't know how to deal with conflict right now. Everything is gunplay. You know what I mean? So teaching kids how to deal with situations, because it's up to you to prepare your child for the real world. You know what I mean? And it's crazy to me how you were here before your kids, so you already know how the real world works. You done been their age before. You know what they're going through. It might be at an advanced level now. You know what I mean? Because our world was faster than our parents' world. So your kids' world gonna be faster than your world. You know what I mean? But it's up to you to teach your child. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want my kids learning from people that they don't know or they can't trust. You know what I mean? Like, nah, hell no. That's my job. You know what I mean? So we got to get back to showing each other love. You know what I mean? So hopefully y'all are doing something for the men in your life this weekend. You know what I mean? And it don't take much. It really don't. Just do something. I mean, cook for him, fix his plate. You know what I mean? Just do something. Whatever you know how to do. Just do something for him today or this weekend. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy. Out of 365 days, we only get one day. You know what I mean? It's, it's crazy, man. So let us enjoy that day. You know what I mean? If you cook on the grill, cook out for him. Have some of his homeboys over there. You know what I mean? Let them have a players' day. You know what I mean? I don't believe in no men night and shit like that, but let them have a players' day. That don't mean he gonna start back being a player, but have some of his homeboys over there. Let them play cards and talk shit. You know what I mean? Let them do their thing. Like I would love to get a group of women to actually spoil men on Father's Day. You know what I mean? Like just cater to them. Like I would love for some men that never feel love. I would love to get them together and just let some people cater to them. You know what I mean? Because we all need it. You know what I mean? Everybody love to be catered to. It ain't just about the women. You know what I mean? I always heard that happy wife, happy life. Okay, but what about the goddamn man? You know what I mean? You don't think a man will do more for you if he's happy? Like that's with anybody. Anybody would love to do more when they happy. You know what I mean? So work on making your spouse or your significant other happy. You know what I mean? And you'll see a whole change in most of them attitude. Some of them ain't gonna change, but you'll see an attitude adjustment in most people. You know what I mean? If they feel a little appreciation, you'll see a change in them. You know what I mean? So nobody like to feel like they out here doing a bunch of shit for nothing. You know what I mean? And Like I said, ain't just about the wife being happy. Shit, the man need to be happy too. Like we done taught women for so long that you don't need a man or a man ain't good for nothing but money, and like yeah, it's crazy because some of y'all actually believe that shit. You know what I mean? Even though you grown, you believe that shit. You know what I mean? So men are there for more than money. You know what I mean? So hopefully the men in your life are out enjoying themselves this weekend. You ain't stressing them out. You ain't nagging them. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, give them the rest of the weekend. Don't just give them tomorrow. Give them the rest of the weekend. And don't stick the men with the kids tomorrow. You know what I mean? We have to keep the kids on Mother's Day. Y'all make us keep them on Mother's Day, talking about some you need a break, but then we have to keep them on Father's Day, talking about some you need to spend time with your children. You know what I mean? So, hey man, let that man do whatever it is his heart desires. Let him do it. You know what I mean? So, and I guess my co-hosts are out enjoying their Father's Day. You know what I mean? I might need to get out and enjoy mine. But I love doing this. I love working. I love bringing people together. So I'm cool. But I better get something tomorrow. I might be cool today, but you know what I mean. I better get something tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like I seen one of my friends, Chloe, that used to be on here. I seen her talking about her daddy, and her daddy passed away some years ago, but she still have those fond memories of her father. You know what I mean? So a lot of us don't miss what we got. We take so much shit for granted. We don't miss what we got until it's taken away from us. So if your father's in your life, call him. Even if it's just to tell him Happy Father's Day. Tell him you appreciate him. You know what I mean? Like it ain't nothing wrong with that. Even if he ain't even been in your life, if you know where he at, call him. Tell him, hey man, I appreciate you being the one that's a part of bringing me here. You know what I mean? If it wasn't for your mama and your dad and shit, you wouldn't even be here. So if you ain't thankful for shit else, you should be thankful for that. You know what I mean? And you have to remember, you don't made it through that. So you don't hold on to that. You don't hold on to the pain. You get past the pain. Right? Or however you have to, you get past the pain. And hey man, don't be bitter all your life for a situation that you couldn't control. You know what I mean? So yeah, celebrate that man today. I know y'all got an uncle or somebody that you're crazy about. You know what I mean? Your granddad or something. Like one of the proudest things that I can remember about my grandfather was, they from Monroe, Georgia. They used to have a little farm and all that, and they used to grow their own food and all this shit, man. And when they came up to Atlanta, he used to bring enough food for his 13 kids and their grandkids. You know what I mean? Like that's a whole lot of food to supply. You know what I mean? And you make sure everybody gets enough. You know what I mean? It ain't no, but damn, we ain't got a whole lot of this and a whole lot. He made sure everybody got enough. You know what I mean? Like that was one of the proudest things that I seen. Just like when my brother passed away, man, it was like 6 or 7 little kids that was the only father that they knew. You know what I mean? And I'm not talking about his kids. I'm talking about kids that they was he was the only father that he knew. I mean, well, that they knew. You know what I mean? Like that was one of the proudest moments. I hate it. I hate it. I had to see it when he passed away. But you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like we take a lot of shit for granted, man. You know what I mean? So get out there, enjoy your folks today. Go shit. Like I say, man, go do something. Go take him a beer too, a 6 pack of beer or something. You know what I mean? Whatever he enjoy, let him do his thing. You know what I mean? But hey man, we gotta do better. You know what I mean? We really gotta do better. We gotta stop taking so many people for granted. You know what I mean? Especially today. Like it's real crazy out here, man. You know what I mean? Every day somebody done got shot. Every day. You know what I mean? If this shit crazy, man. So I mean that you can't control what's going on. So but the one thing you can do is get your folks their flowers while they're here. You know what I mean? So but I'm not gonna preach today. I'm get a fellas a few more minutes if they don't they can't make it, we might just chill the rest of the day. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get out and start enjoying my Father's Day too. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna hold y'all up today. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give them a few more minutes. Like I said, if they got tied up today, I understand that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go and even if I don't do nothing, sit back and chill and smoke a blunt or two. You know what I mean? I'm like it don't take much for me. I've done more than I ever dreamed of doing. So as long as I can get a peace of mind and some rest, like I didn't even go walking today. I'll probably get back out there tomorrow. So if y'all want to come walk with me for Father's Day, come on out there, man. You know what I mean? It's gonna be early, 9:30. You know what I mean? Come on out there early. We can walk a mile or two and get it out of the way, and you can go enjoy your day. You know what I mean? If you want to give me something for Father's Day, come out there and walk a mile or two with me, and it'll help you too. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm gonna do. The first part of my day tomorrow, I'm gonna get out and go get that exercise and get me plenty of fruit and plenty of water. Then I might just come back and smoke the day away or something. You know what I mean? I might see who having a little cookout or something. I might run by there, but you know what I mean. I'll find something to do. And then I'm in a apartment right now, so I can't really whoop my grills out like that. You know what I mean? So I should have. I probably should have rented a pavilion at the park or something, and just had some. That might be what I start doing next year. I might start renting a pavilion at the park and invite the fellas out. You know what I mean? To kick it and relax. You know what I mean? So, like I say, man, I'm not gonna hold y'all all day. You know what I mean? I just want to get on here and say Happy Father's Day in case I don't do a live tomorrow. So to all the real player fathers out there, Happy Father's Day. I'm talking about the one that's taking care of their kids. I ain't talking about some daddies. I'm talking about some fathers. When you put time in to become a father, like that take time. Anybody can be a daddy. Your mama can just meet a man in 3 to 6 months. If she like him, she'll have you calling him daddy. Hey, there go your new daddy. Tell your new daddy, hey. Like anybody can be a daddy. You know what I mean? I'm saying happy Father's Day. I'm talking to all the player fathers that dealt with all the bullshit that they had to deal with and stayed in their kids' life. And they always talk about it ain't no good black men out here. That's a lie. It ain't no good black fathers out here. That's a lie. That's what they want y'all to believe. And you should take the time out to get to know the man before you decide to have a baby by him anyway. You know what I mean? So, hey man, this your boy, man, Papa Black. I'm finna go enjoy my Father's Day. You know what I mean? I'm finna go sit down and kick it. I might have me a shot or two today. You know what I mean? Y'all know I don't really care about drinking, but I might have me a shot or two. And of course, I'm gonna have a blunt or two or six. But y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day, man. I'm Papa Black. Y'all be easy.